Alright, well, here's the sewing machine all cleaned up. Everything even works on it. Most of the stuff does. Wheel turns over. The needle part doesn't go up and down, but it turns over and everything. A lot of people have been asking me how I got it so clean. Well, I'm going to show you. Alright guys, this is what you're going to need. You're going to need, well, first off, you're going to need a plastic container, and don't get one of those little really thin ones. Make sure it has I forgot the numbers on the bottom of it. It's so the acid won't leak through it. It's got like the little, I don't know what it's, certain numbers on there. Just anything that acid will not eat through works great. Here's this chain. I found this the other day in the water. It's a hand forged chain, and I got some of the cocoon off of it, but we're gonna put her in here and clean it up. You're gonna need just something to stir it with. You're gonna need some salt. You're gonna need some vinegar. You're gonna need 20% muriatic acid. And this stuff is dangerous. Do not, whatever you do not get this on you. Or make sure you're in a well ventilated area. I can't stress that enough, because this stuff is dangerous. And I'm outside, so we're good. And I'll show you how to remove it out of that. That's what these are for. And how to neutralize it. But let's go ahead and put the stuff in here and get to it. And this is just a regular standard how you set up electrolysis. Your positive over here with the sacrifice piece of metal, and the negative right here. And this is just regular old table salt, nothing fancy about it, just regular old vinegar. Alright, and when it comes down to the muriatic acid, just make sure you just keep it away from you when you put it in the container. Make sure it's inside the container so it won't get on anything outside or wherever you might be doing it at. And just go ahead and add about that much. I just kind of wing it sometimes. But then you take your knife here. Make sure you don't stand right over top of it when you're stirring it. Here we're going to hook the negative one right here in the middle so I can get a good feel for it. Alright, now I haven't turned anything on yet. Just watch what happens when I put it in there. It automatically starts cleaning it. See all that hard water buildup and stuff coming off? See it bubbling? Alright. Now, here's the battery charger I got. Make sure you got a manual one. And I always put it over on start engine. Get some amps in there. Alright, watch this thing when I'm plugging it. If I can get it plugged in. In a couple of seconds. Look at that. this over here a little bit closer. You don't want this to touch it. You see all the bubbles and stuff coming up out of there. But that's all you need. And how to determine how long you want it to stay in there, well, you just want to kind of watch it and see what it does. And it's actually good even to run copper wire through the negative side and run it through a chain or around something that you're doing and hook it to the copper wire. Then it generates the power all the way around it pretty much equally. And yeah, we're gonna leave this in here, I'd say about 2-3 hours, and then I'll pull it out and show you how to do it from there. Only been in there about an hour. You can see that some of the rust is already just falling off of it. It's cooking good. Alright, just unplugged it here. It's been in here, I'd say, good 3-4 hours maybe. And you can see it's not even on and it's still bubbling from the acid. So I'm going to go ahead and get these tongs here and show you. Watch that stuff fall off. Just unbelievable. Alright. So what we're going to do is just kind of shake it off there a little bit. Just kind of hold it out for a minute. Sit on some concrete. Just wash it clean. It's safe to touch now. Once you got some water on it, make sure you wash your hands good. Now, I'm gonna go get my hammer. Watch this. This stuff just falls right off. Don't even really need a hammer, just a wire brush really. Just kind of, just falls right off. Take a look and watch all the dirt just come off this thing. I already washed it off one time after I hit it with the hammer. This is the second time, watch. I don't have my wire brush, but as you can see, it's almost there. Got a little bit more to go. I think I'm gonna get my other thing. As you can see, I'm just touching it. All that rust is just falling off. All that stuff just goes right on off. Still got a little rust on there, but I think if I wipe it down a little bit, it'll come right off. So, or I might stick it back in there for a little bit more, a little bit longer. But usually, once you go to hot wax it, with the wax that I use, it pulls all this black stuff off of it. It's actually really cool. I'll show you that here in a second. Alright, that's what you're going to need to hot wax it. There's other methods of doing it. Got it pretty well cleaned up. It's not a whole lot of rust left on there. And for what I'm going to, it's just a chain. If it was something really, really nice, I'd probably stick it back in for a little bit longer. It really doesn't even need it really. But what you want to do is, well, you do not want to do this. Whatever you do not want to do this with artillery shell or a cannonball that has a fuse in it. Even if it has been drilled and flushed, you do not want to do that. Bad things can happen. But if it's just a piece of iron like this, or any solid pieces of iron, nothing that'll blow up, what you want to do is, since we're going to be using the chain here, I'm going to use this bottom piece to hold it actually. Now I'm going to get my secret ingredient here. Just I just heated it up so the metal would take it a little bit better. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand. Anyways, let me get this on here and then I'll show you what it looks like in a second. I just got done putting the special stuff on here that will remain a secret right now because it is works very good. I might share it with you later. I'll just let y'all guess what it might be. But you can see it really. I haven't even heated this up yet. I heated the iron on top here to get it started, but look how good it just goes in already. I did do the down here. Now what we're gonna do is do this without. We're gonna just take our torch here. Like I said, there's other ways you can do this, and with this stuff that I use, it's a lot easier to do it this way because this stuff is pretty expensive. But I'll tell you what, it does do a good job. Shiny it's getting. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take this rag. This is my grease rag. I'm just going to wipe it in there. Well, I just got it warm. It's not like scalding hot. I mean, I wouldn't want to touch it with my bare hands, but just kind of work it in there a little bit. Down here, hook. just look how shiny that made it. It kind of gave it that rustic look, like it didn't it's clean. It won't rust anymore because this stuff is waterproof. I mean it's some bad stuff. It's really, really good. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. I might put a little bit more on there, maybe, but here it is. I'll take it out here in the sun so you can see it. There it is, all finished up. Not too bad. I like it. Alright, thanks for watching.